Hey gang! Today we're going to discuss an oldie but goodie. Castor oil packs. This seems to be going around, people putting castor oil in their belly button for weight loss and all sorts of stuff. It's actually really good. And this is kind of a ancient remedy and also Ayurvedic. People have success. It's anecdotal maybe, but there's not a lot of science behind it, but let's discuss. It works for a lot of different things actually. So the main thing you want when you're picking a castor oil, you want to make sure it's hexane free. Organic would be good too. There's lots of different ones all over the place. Amazon, of course, your health food store, there's a lot. There's flannel or cloth you could put on. Some you put it on the belly button or whatever area you're trying to treat. And I just got this like cloth at night. I put it on my lower abdomen. I squirt it on. You can put a heating pad, something warm. You can put a hot water bottle, some sort of heating pad, something. I've been using this really old, this is a LED infrared panel. This is like over a decade old, but I plug it in and I put it over my lower abdomen. So it's a 2-for-1 because I'm getting infrared treatment. Maybe that works, but it's also just the easiest thing I have to heat it up. It's definitely getting all greasy and weird, but that's okay. So I put that on. I don't have a flannel over it. I just don't know why I want to absorb most of it out. I just lay it there and it's so relaxing, maybe because of the heat, but also one of the benefits of castor oil is that it's relaxing and it promotes sleep. So I'm always like laying there, I'm on my computer trying to do things and I inevitably fall asleep. I thought it was because of the heat, but actually researching castor oil, it's relaxing. So maybe that's it. Who knows? The reason I'm doing castor oil is to help alleviate or eliminate a fibroid. So we can transfer some embryos. Something's helping. The serapeptase is helping. Castor oil is helping. Allegedly, my grandmother, according to my aunt, she eliminated a grapefruit-sized fibroid with castor oil packs. And my mother's mother was very into Edgar Cayce. Edgar Cayce, the sleeping prophet. He had a lot of remedies. You know, that's where I first learned of castor oil packs. He had so many remedies. He would people would go to him in the 30s, was it? I don't know. It was a long time ago. And he would help give them a remedy for their ailments. It's pretty cool. So castor oil packs were used a lot. Castor oil packs have been used by natural remedy people, naturopaths and the like for a long time. And you can use it on basically lumpy lumps and bumps. Like if you have fibrotic breasts as well, like lumps in your breasts, that's another thing. You can put castor oil packs. Apparently it helps people. Like there's anecdotal evidence of people who have done natural medicine where people have even had cancerous lumps where they, put like a little cloth or whatever, castor oil on it and put it in their bra or whatever. And then later when they get it removed, it's shrunken down. So allegedly it works on stuff like that. I mean, if I ever get cancer, I'm definitely doing allopathic, radiation, chemo, things like that, as well as supporting it with Iscador and Chinese herbs and acupuncture, fasting and all the good stuff. I would definitely do both because I've known people that have had breast cancer that are younger than me that are super healthy and everything, and they just did all the natural stuff and they died. And that was very sad. So I personally would do both. Side note, even skin cancers, different cancers, which I definitely recommend doing and removing. But in the meantime, people have done castor oil on it and had success. Because one of the benefits is also inflammation. Topically on any inflammation, like I was just seeing a short on, or someone saying eye inflammation. Like castor oil apparently helps promote hair growth, which I've put it on my eyes and on my eyelids for a long time. It doesn't help me grow any more hair. Plucked from the 90s. I guess I'm not that hairy, which is sometimes good in some areas, right? But apparently it's because of its anti-inflammation. Like if you have allergies and stuff, itchy red eyes, it would be good. But if you have inflammation type skin stuff, eczema, psoriasis type stuff, it's good for that because somehow, allegedly, castor oil penetrates deep. Topically, it helps create more circulation. Menstrual cramps, it's great for that. Fertility, there's a lot of fertility experts that I follow that recommend it for creating more circulation on the ovaries and the fallopian tubes to get the fallopian tubes open and stuff like that. The lymph system. Castor oil is very good for the lymph system. Anywhere you have a concentration of lymph, like your armpits, your groin, your neck, it's very good. But the lymphatic system helps the circulation. So maybe that's partly why it helps with detoxification. It helps clean your blood out. There's a lot of good stuff. So a lot of people also put it on their liver. That's one major area, which I haven't really concentrated on. I want to start doing that. Your liver's on your right side under your ribs, and you can put a glob of oil on there and protect it with, you could do a flannel or just a shirt that you don't want to soil. I would have to lay on my left side for that because I squirt a bunch on and have the heat there. Very good. So the liver detoxification, there's lymphs around your organs. It's good for detoxifying your organs, basically. So anywhere you want detoxification and inflammation, you can put it locally. Joint pain penetrates deep and just lubricates somehow. Sciatic pain also apparently usually originates around your glutes where the piriformis muscle is, you know, that you could stretch it out with pigeon pose. But apparently you can put it there as well if you ever have sciatic nerve pain, which can radiate down your leg anywhere, all the way down to your toes. Apparently it helps with headaches. I'm not sure, I guess you put it here. Like, it's very benign. You can smear it anywhere you're willing. Apparently it helps with scar tissue. I don't necessarily have really intense scars, so I just have scratches from my cats. But apparently you can put it on scar tissue and it can help. You have like big keloid scars, why not? Put it on there. I mean, it can't hurt. So because it helps with the lymph area, if you have any lymph issues like lymphedema or edema, you know, like swelling, it's really good for that. I guess you could localize it where the lymph is. You could put it anywhere where you have swelling, but even if you just put it more in your organ area, with just the circulation, maybe that's why people are reporting it helps with weight loss. If you put a little bit in your belly button, very Ayurvedic, it's kind of hip right now. Put a little oil in your belly button if you can deal with that, and let it sit there, maybe heat it up. Maybe that's good because your belly button, you know, there's a lot of organs in that area. Maybe it sinks deep in and helps with the circulation of your lymph system and gets things flowing again. Maybe that's why it helps with weight loss, because sometimes if you have lymphedema, that's where you're swelling a lot more. Like, it's not just fat, it also is lymph. Your lymph juices are not getting circulated. Arthritis. If you have arthritis, you can put castor oil and wraps and heat it up. That would be a great idea as well. I mean, I'm going to try it just on knee pain. Like, castor oil is so simple, so we overlook it, and it's like so old that it's like, it's probably not very useful, but it's just like ice. These things are very useful, and because it penetrates deep, it can go through the skin, somehow it gets in there, and it's just very deep penetrating. But ice is another thing. Don't forget ice. Ice is so good, and it's just too simple, so we overlook it. Boosts the immune system. So because it's creating all this circulation through your lymph and your system, of course it's boosting your immune system. You know, it's getting toxins out, any circulation, especially with the lymph, because our blood has the heart to pump, but our lymph, it really doesn't have a pump, you know? That's why exercise and dry brushing is very good, and anything that's increased the circulation. If your blood is like a river, the lymph is like a bog. It's like, can really stagnate. So we got to get the circulation happening. Constipation, you guys. Of course, because it's getting things circulating, it's good for constipation. The lower abdomen, gonna help elimination. Your bowels going, you know what I mean? Same thing. Put the oil on there. I mean, you can really just use it as like a moisturizer. I'm sure that helps, you know, after your shower. But heat application definitely helps it penetrate deeper. So however you want to do that, maybe after shower, I'm sure would help too, just because you're all warm. If you can stand the freeziness of it. So many ways you can use castor oil. I like using it around my cuticles. Whenever I'm smearing it around, I just put it on my cuticles. So what I've been doing for my lower abdomen most nights to help with the fibroid removal, which is totally working, I just squirt a bunch on, you know, so it's not dripping off. I smear it around, put my heating pad, my thingamajig on, and then my infrared LED light. This is penetrates deep. It does get pretty warm, and it goes for 15 minutes, and I just keep going for at least 40 minutes. And then afterwards, a lot of it's sunk in the skin, but then, just so I don't get everything greasy, because I'm a side sleeper, then I'll put this cheap cloth that I got on Amazon, and I'll put it on. I've linked to this before in the last fibroid. It's getting really greasy. It's whatever. It's just, and then it like wraps around, and it keeps your clothes in your bedding from getting all greasy, because I have nice linen sheets. I don't really want to soil, but they still get a little drippy sometimes. And then in the morning when I take that off, it's still like a lot of it's absorbed in. It still has a little bit of that like very moisturized feel to it. So castor oil, you guys, you gotta try it out. If you have joint pain, like you probably have a joint that could benefit from this. I mean, who doesn't? Liver detoxification, if you don't have female issues or if you're male or whatever, put on your liver, man. Try it out. Even if you just smear a little bit on while you're not clothed, or if you have a t-shirt you don't care about, it's worth a try, you guys. So cheap, holistic, beneficial remedies, ancient remedies that really have been used since Egypt. I know they used castor oil in Egypt. It's ancient. I know that they used in Ayurvedic medicine, thousands and thousands of years old. It can't hurt. I hope you'll try it. And yeah, I'm gonna try that just a little bit in my belly button. I love that idea. Just a little bit in belly button. Moisturize your belly button, guys. All right, that's it. A little ancient remedies, you guys. Have you cured anything with castor oil? Has it helped with your lashes? Nothing really helps my lashes other than Latisse, but have you used it on inflammatory skin? My stepmom, she uses it on her skin as an oil, and she looks pretty young for 76. So that's it, guys. See you later. Let me know if you have any other remedies that you're curious about that you would like me to do a video on, because I'm willing to do other things than just facial devices, of course. Love you guys. Bye.